everybody. Welcome to On the Scene. It is your girl, Minovet, Krissy. I am guest hosting for Miss Rachel J. She is at another engagement, and I'm so honored to be here to fill her humongous shoes. We have an awesome guest today. You may have seen this guy on 21 Bridges recently with Chadwick Boseman. You may have seen him on TV shows such as, first of all, the list is so long. We got you on Empire as Tariq Cousins. We have you on Chicago Fire, Prison Break, Homeland, NCIS, 21, all the way back to Frasier and Malcolm and Eddie. And he's an awesome person. I want to introduce you guys to Morocco. Omari, how are you? Welcome to On the Scene.
I'm good.
Yeah, we're so happy to have you here. The resume is so long, it'll take the entire show just to tell you everything that he's been on. He is an award-winning actor, director, screenwriter, producer. You have your own production company, correct? Exodus Productions. So, I mean, if you do not know this guy, hopefully we can help you out and let you know all about him. If you don't know him, look him up. You can find him across all social media. Morocco Omari. Hello, how was your day? Welcome back to Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, my day is cool, man. It's warming up. You know, Chicago be cold to
you picked the perfect time. Yeah, you picked the perfect time because last week it was snowing. You already know. So if you guys didn't catch that, he is Chicago's very own. You're from the west side of Chicago.
I grew up on the west side of Chicago.
You grew up on a west sider made it, y'all. Like, and not to knock west side, but just, I'm not knocking west side, but just statistically, you know, everybody thinks that Chicago, first of all, in whole, is just this horrible place. And then on top of that, all they from the west side. Look, west side anybody can make it no matter where you're from. So we do know that outside of all of your wonderful things that you're doing, acting, writing, producing, you give back. And you are African descent. And you do a lot of things in Africa. You took it back to the motherland.
I mean, yeah, anybody that's African American is African descent.
True.
I mean, it's one of those things where I started going to the motherland in 2006.
Okay.
And, you know, I'm going to Cameroon next month or two. So it'll be my 17th country.
17 countries,
so I try to go every year. Now it's been like 2 and 3 times a year. So it's an incredible experience and stuff.
Yeah, that's wonderful, and I just love the fact that you always reach back. A lot of people don't do that. They get there and they forget about everybody else. They forget about where they came from. They forget about come on now. You know, and I love the fact that the ego doesn't get so big that you just forget about the little guys in the back that's looking up to you. So you know, I did my research.
I see that.
I love the energy that you give to everybody. You treat everybody like a human being, no matter where they're from, who they are, male, female. And the fact that you go back to Africa and you make sure that they are taken care of, just like we are here in the U.S., because a lot of people don't see.
Well, even more importantly of me going back to Africa is for them to welcome me back.
And look, that's true.
That's the most important thing, to be welcome as family, and not as a stranger. Because you go to different countries and you're looked at as a stranger or as a threat. So the beautiful part, what warms my heart and my spirit, is when they welcome me and show me love, and someone invites me over and they want to cook for you, or they want to show you the Nile, or Victoria Lake, or things of that nature, man. So that's probably, I'm more humbled, like in that, showing me humanity, because I feel like, and this is my own opinion, that we've lost a lot of humanity, that we were, that we used, that our parents and our grandparents and our great-grandparents grew up with. My paternal side came from Mississippi. My maternal side came from Tennessee. So there's a different kind of humanity than when we move up to Chicago and New York, Detroit, that we have this grit and this grind,
that Southern hospitality.
The Southern hospitality, but then there's that Caribbean hospitality, and then there's that African hospitality. And it's just like, oh, this is what, a village is, So it reminds me, and it feeds my spirit.
Yeah, and I love it, and it also kind of removes that stereotype that Africans can't stand Americans. They can't stand us. I'm like, all of the videos and things that I saw, they definitely welcome you in with open arms, friendly. Everybody's nice, and I've never been, and that's on my goal sheet to take it back there as well. Just a tourist, because I won't say I won't have a lot to see it, but I'm positive I'll find it by the time I get there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I just thought that was an amazing thing. 17 countries, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That is an amazing thing. And then, of course, you brought it back home.
Yeah.
You back in Chicago this evening, or I should say this afternoon. You do have a workshop today and tomorrow.
Yeah, we're doing our actors workshop today and tomorrow. Yes, I'm looking forward. I mean, some of my old students, because I used to teach here when I lived in Chicago. Okay. So I have some older students coming back, and I like. You know, it's always a pleasure. You look up and they're on TV. And
that's
films,
awesome.
You know what I mean?
I know that feels good.
And then we got new people. We got new people that I'm looking forward to meeting. You know, so you know, and actors, man. It reminds me of why I started. You know, that hunger and that curiosity and learning and growing. You know, because you know sometimes I've been in the game so long. You're just like, man. All right, let me go do this thing. You know what I mean?
And speaking about you being in the game for so long, you have just. To give you guys a little bit of your background, you were you were a Marine Corps.
In the Marines, yeah.
You were in the Marines, and you came back after Desert Storm.
Yeah.
So you done seen some things, you have experienced some things, and then you fell into acting, and then found out you were good at it.
I wasn't good at first.
Oh no. Well, I mean, but you know what? That's awesome.
We learn.
Because that makes you a great teacher.
Yeah.
That makes you a great teacher because you get to give people those experiences. First-hand knowledge is the best way to hand it off to somebody else. So for all those aspiring actors out there, and just anybody that's looking to pursue the non-traditional type of employment, what advice would you give them as far as investing into themselves?
I mean, if you want to be an actor, I mean, definitely jump into some classes.
Okay.
You know, I mean, we all have a natural instinct of being an actor and a storyteller and all that, but you know, just learning the craft and the technique of it. You know, you have to learn it because theater is different than TV film. You know, it's a different medium.
Right.
So you have to learn the craft. You know, don't think, I'm just going to wake up and get on screen or on stage and be an actor and be great at it. No, it doesn't happen. I would love to play the guitar like Jimi Hendrix or Prince. Someone give me a guitar. It's not. So you
still, even though it may seem natural for some people, it's still levels to this. You still got to go in and invest time.
Definitely.
Now, what about for those that that think that maybe it's extremely expensive to get into the acting career, go to college and take these classes there? Like, what can you say to the aspiring actor that doesn't necessarily have all the resources?
That's a good question. I mean, there are, you know, classes that you can find, or, you know, you can go on YouTube that there are master classes that people like Sam Jackson, they give, you know, there's Michael Caine's Acting for Film on YouTube. There's books you can read, and then you just study. You know what I mean? Because it's a nonstop. As actors, you never stop researching and studying and learning roles. You can't say, I know everything I know about acting.
Well, that's really, when you lose.
Then give me a Ugandan accent. You know what I'm saying? All right, now give me a Rwandan accent.
Right.
Give me a Zulu accent, or give me a Xhosa accent.
See, and everybody takes African and put it in one box.
Yeah. So you have to, you know,
that
give me.
Sense.
And there's a difference between, you know, being in Tennessee where they like, yo, man, look here, man, you know, drinking my bourbon.
Right.
And then New Orleans, like, hey, baby, where you from? So you know what I'm saying?
He just gave us something right there.
So you gotta know where these people are from. There's a difference between Jamaica and the Bahamas. So don't feel like, I got it all licked, because you don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, it's a learning curve, and no role is too small.
Yeah. They say that. You know what I mean?
No, it's too small.
What a paycheck is.
Right, that is true. But you know, and look, you bring up another question for the experience type deals where we can't pay you, but we give exposure. What's your feedback on that? Because a lot of people don't like that.
You know, when I was coming up, it was just like, if the script was good, you know, and I used it like I did theater. Like, I just got on stage, you know, it's like sometimes I made $70 a week, you know what I mean? So, and sometimes I did free independent films. Because I was just like, if I'm brand new, I don't have a SAG card, I don't have my SAG-AFTRA, it's just like, let me get in there and let me just work it out.
Yeah,
You know, and then you get to a level where you say, okay, you know, I might do a favor over here, you know, if it's family or my people, you know, and they need me to come in and do something, but don't try to lock me down for 5 weeks and not pay me. You know what I mean? Because people have kids and bills, you know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be like, well, look, man, I got to take this job over here.
you just have to weigh the pros
You
and
have to
cons
weigh
of
it, but
everything.
if you're trying to get in, you go down to, I had some people in LA, they were asking me, I said, go over to AFI, UCLA, USC, and get up with those film students, because those are the next filmmakers.
Yeah.
You know, you go and you do those student films, they're doing their thesis films, so you go and you get in there, you know. So you have to go in there and grind. I mean, usually a short film is a weekend or two.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If you're shooting 20 pages or less, you know, don't try to do a 45-page short film, you know what I mean? But if you're doing like, 10 to 20 pages, it shouldn't take that long.
Okay. Look, he's dropping nuggets on you guys, and I assume a lot of this information you provide to the members, the registries that come in for your workshop. What's the main thing that you have your registries walk away with when they leave your workshop?
Acting is great, just don't get caught doing it.
You
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's do it, if you want it, go get it. If, you work hard at it, you put in the work, and you invest in it, you apply your trade, it'll happen.
Okay.
It might not happen when you think it'll happen, but it'll happen.
And everything's
Yeah.
everything's on time.
Yeah.
Everything's on time. And just I don't want to take too much of your time. I know that you got a class coming up, but there's a few questions that I want to hit you over the head with, if you don't mind.
Let's do it.
If you don't mind.
Right.
So from watching your videos,
Right.
and you go to Africa, they always have questions.
Of course. Of course.
I think it's hilarious.
It's fun. It's probably my favorite part of the whole thing.
One of the questions that got me was they were asking Americans, why are we so into cursing?
Yeah.
And why are we so beautiful? And why are we so, just craziness?
Why chicken McNuggets?
Right, why do we love pizza so much? And what's up with collard greens? And I'm like, what? I love collard greens. So I love how you interact with everybody.
Yeah.
What kind of got you to that point of, because most of your roles are not comedic roles, but
No.
you're a funny guy.
Well, they don't think I'm funny. But
You're a funny guy. I mean, one of the things you said that you were going to be teaching in some of your acting classes a while back was hold on, let me get the correct terminology. What did you say? You said the stump out a fool.
Stump the fool out.
Stump the fool out, one-on-one.
So
that's with you and Terrence Howard.
We had to stump a fool out.
You had to stump a fool out. This is what goes down in these classes. So not only do you get the education and walk away with something, y'all gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time. You have to make sure that if you have not seen any of his workshops listed, get on his pages. All that information is listed for you the next time you come to the city. Hopefully, whoever misses this time can get in next time. Look, go travel to Africa. Go meet him there. Look, do that. Do that, because I plan on going myself one time soon. Like I said before, you gave me the tips for aspiring actors. What's next for you? I know you have a new film coming out. What is it? The girl in the yellow jumper.
Yeah, I produced this film. I was the executive producer on this film in Uganda. Yeah, and this director was incredible director. He sent me a few scenes and the script, and I was like, well, how much money do you need to finish it? And he told me, and we raised the money. So we coming up in April of next month, actually. Wow.
So it's coming up soon.
Yeah.
Now, will it be available here?
Yeah, that's the hope. Yeah, we hope to sell it to a streaming service.
Yeah, because I saw the preview, and oh my goodness. First of all, y'all left so much out.
Of course. Gotta leave you one more.
Y'all left so much. I'm like, wait a minute, what's happening? What is going on? So it's in the horror, is that the kind of, or suspense genre?
It's like suspense.
Yeah. So it looks amazing. Look, do we have the next peel going on?
No, well, I mean, this director and storyteller, the next film we have that we're going to do is a horror film that's going to be shot in Uganda.
So it's going to be a full-blown,
and it's going to be,
that's going to be dope.
yeah, this is another film that we're going to shoot after this one. And I think he's one of those amazing talents. But I've been meeting filmmakers in different countries, so I'm just trying to keep my hands in different pots.
That's all. You got to do it. You got to do that.
And just create that stream of income anywhere, and I can live anywhere in the world. So
look, you're an inspiration to us all. Like I said, if you don't know who this guy is, make sure you get to know him. He's worked with some of the greats. He is a great himself. Like, I just wanted to get on here. Like, first of all, how was it working with T'Challa? How was it working?
Chadwick's a great dude.
Man.
He's a good brother. Yeah, he is a good brother. It was a great time. So.
And and like I said, he's a great guy. If you ever seen him in any of his films, you just always have that grit, that grunge, where people would just think that you're just
me?
Yeah, you.
I'm candy. I'm I'm cotton candy. I'm so soft.
And don't come off that way. And that's a great actor. Because if I was to assume who you were from the roles you play, you would be a very intimidating man to approach.
Wow.
Yeah.
No.
You know. So 21 Bridges was amazing. You know, the role you played, you nailed it. It was just like, I didn't come here to play. What are y'all gonna do when you gonna find this guy? You got 5 hours. Like, that's just pretty much what you were on. So I was very excited to be able to be here. Thank you to On the Scene for allowing me to be a part of your great thing that you have going on. On the Scene would like to present you with a t-shirt, some swag, some On the Scene swag. So we do hope that you take that as a token of appreciation for coming on here and sharing the platform with us. And before we get out of here, is there anything that you just want to put out there? A mission statement, a message?
A mission statement or a message. Don't believe the hype that the media tells you about the motherland. You know, it's a beautiful country. The food is organic. The people are warm. The spirit is beautiful. If you haven't been, please go. Hit me up on my page, and I can kind of navigate you through certain different countries. You know, just to tell me where you want to go, and you have to go. You have to give back, and you have to pay your respects to your ancestors. You know, don't ever. I'm the first one to go back since my family was brought here.
Removed from your home.
So I have to go back. I'm the first one able to go back to the motherland.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You broke many chains.
I have to. You know.
You broke many chains.
So the generations after me will, they won't remember a time where they didn't, or where they, I plan to build a home there in East Africa soon. So
that's awesome.
We'll have something there.
That's awesome. Keep inspiring us all.
Yeah.
Continue to be a blessing. You do a lot of things for people all over the world. You out of your own pocket, your own time, your own everything. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You are not. People get so entitled they think you're supposed to. You don't have to, and you do. And as long as you're being blessed and you're putting the blessing out there, it's going to continue to come back.
We got to leave a legacy.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. And I mean, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to sit here and to get to know Mr. Omari, the great, the wonderful Omari. We hope that the next time you come back to Chicago, you give us a visit, a shout out, throw your shirt on, send us some pictures, show us some love, rub all on the scene just the same way we're loving all on you. And guys, we're going to get out of here. You guys will see Rachel J back here in the seat when they come back this spring, maybe fall. They got a long list of wonderful people that we will be showcasing to you, and we hope to see you guys again. We're out, you guys, on the scene.